What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Southern Collective Podcast. It's me, your host tonight, Don, OG Dot to my left, and we got Bill Bear here once again. How we doing, fellas?
Chilling. It's been a great week, man.
Another day, another dollar.
We saying a great week, a great week.
It's been a great week so far, man. I can't even hate. It's been a great week, man. Finally got back in the gym this week, going back to the actual brick and mortar. So I felt good, man. Yeah.
I saw you.
Strive. You know what time it is.
Bro,
Walked in. Man, I ain't got time for
that. All right. Say no more, fam.
Walked in. Christine showed love. She was like, "You're back."
Oh, baby. Don't do that. Left. Look, I thought I saw you at the gym with Bill.
I do be at the gym with Bill.
Okay. I'm just checking. Bill, how you doing?
I'm gravy, bro. Gravy.
Bum.
Bro.
Good.
I'm a bum.
I'm talking about how using the crying on Sunday.
Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got some pretty good topics coming up. A lot of relationship talk gonna be happening, but you know what I'm saying? Before we get there, I gotta pour one up for my Lakers, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pour one up for my Lakers, man. Last week I said I believed in us. I believed in us to, you know what I'm saying, get one of the games. Shit ain't happen, you feel me? So pour one up for that. It's a lot of changes got to be made with that team, attitude wise. LeBron is pretty old and it's starting to show.
No, stop.
Well, come on, man.
Come on, stop. What do you mean? Oh, okay. So help me understand what you mean when you say like LeBron is getting old. Listen, everybody's getting old.
I agree. Normal year, not even normal year. Give me 2-3 years ago, you'd expect Bron to go get 40 plus in that game.
Bro, he's hurt. He's hurt, bro.
No, I don't think LeBron was playing that hurt. I know he was hurt. I know he had the high ankle sprain. They said he should be out for the whole year, for the rest of the year, and it'll enable in order for it to heal. But I still feel like he showed enough lift. You know what I'm saying? To still, if this was
rebound, he couldn't even rebound.
He didn't want to rebound, man. A lot of that was effort stuff. Man.
Done. You got to realize that, bro. LeBron, if that was KD, cool, because KD is a shooter. Bron he got to go downhill, bro. Like he has to move. He's a point guard. He got to move. So that high ankle sprain affects him totally different from anybody else.
I definitely agree with that.
From a shooter.
For sure. I agree with that. But I still think if we get LeBron 3 years ago, that's 3 years younger, less mileage, not the 70-day off season that they had. You know what I'm saying? He gets
No. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Bro, everyone is playing the same season.
They're not.
They are.
Only 2 teams are playing the same season.
Who?
The Lakers and the Heat.
They ass out.
Exactly. They asses out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Only the Lakers and the Heat had those extra games. Am I right?
Okay, bro.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Only those 2 teams had those. They played the longest.
I think we just make a lot of excuses for the Lakers, to be honest with you.
No, I don't think so. I mean, honestly, let's say this. If we have a fully healthy Laker team, okay, and a fully healthy Suns team, we don't like the Suns. Let's be honest.
Right. No one likes it. I mean,
so injury isn't really an excuse. It's a reason why.
Man, hey. Hold on, man. Hey, injuries happen, bro.
I agree with that.
Here's what it is.
I agree.
No, nigga, y'all are fucking trash.
Celtics fan can't be telling me that.
Why not?
Because y'all are fucking trash.
Wow.
Here and there, right?
Wow. Wow.
Come on, man. You can't tell me that.
What do you mean? Like, okay. So let's step back and stop. So let me ask you a question. What do you think will take for the Lakers to get back to where they need to be?
Where is where we need to be? I need to know that question.
That's for you to decide.
I mean, honestly, second round to championship is where I think the Lakers need to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't win a championship every year with your best player is 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not expecting championship every year. Where we need to be is honestly, we just need some niggas with heart, bro. They was playing very like only Caruso and THT was out there like giving it like it's a game 6. Like this is a win or go home. You know? So I feel like we just need niggas with heart. I hate that Frank Vogel promised Andre Drummond's starting position in order to sign because he ain't play like no starter. KCP getting hurt, it hurts, but we can't have only one defender on the team. You know what I'm saying? That don't work.
Bro, y'all play like trash. Just admit it, bro.
I'm agreeing with that. We play like trash.
Like y'all play like trash. And when I say trash, I mean like real trash. It's to the point where I think y'all just got out hustled. It's not that like the Suns were just that better than y'all. I mean, they played like a game. I mean, they played like a team. So when you look at it, you have so let's look at matchups. Let's take AN and let's say Drummond, AD, whoever you want to call it. Bro, Ayton is going to give you his regular. You're not going to stop him from getting his 16 points a game, bro. His 16 and 12, right?
Right.
So then you have Booker, who y'all have no answer for on your team. No one on your team can guard him.
What right? The not the mess up thing, but what ends up happening is you have one defender on the team. Lakers have one wing defender. Which is KCP, who that's what he's paid for. You know what I'm saying?
I think Caruso plays better defense than
for
KCP.
Sure, but Caruso plays a different type of defense.
Which is
Caruso is chasing more.
Okay, I give you that.
Caruso is chasing more. He's more a pest. You know what I'm saying? He's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really lock you up. I'm gonna try to get in your shit. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, push you off of your game. But with KCP being their only, you know, the defender that they want, the type of defender that the Lakers want, him getting hurt, Booker was going to get 30 every night after that. Every night. So
I think he would have got 30 with KCP though. KCP not stopping no Booker, bro. Stop.
I'm not. I need you to make it tough. That's it.
I don't think you guys could have done anything more than what you did. I think that you guys just ran into a brick wall because y'all didn't have that continuity that you would normally have. AD and Bron just so happened to go down at the wrong time in the season, bro. That's just all it was. Y'all blew a gasket at the wrong time of the season, man, and it happens. I mean, because you got to think about it. Look at Dame. Every year, Dame start with a healthy team. By the time he get to the finish line,
it's only him.
It's only him. It's only him and CJ, bro.
It's only him. Right.
Hey, bro. Healthy AD, healthy Bron, they win.
For sure.
It'll be a little tougher, but I think they win. I don't know. I don't know if they can score enough points to match.
Bro, games 2 and 3 showed me, bro. They couldn't do nothing with these boys, man.
Right. None with us.
They just too young, bro. Them young boys running.
That's a lot what I saw, man. Them young boys was running.
Imagine the Lakers matching up with the Nets. Nigga.
I tell you what.
Them boys play rec ball.
Well, I seen a few reports. They was talking about Westbrook to LA.
Man,
I just saw that one. No, I literally just saw that.
Oh man.
On the sports page.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. Look, all right, man.
You get somebody who can run with them young ass boys.
Westbrook ain't it.
Who is? Dame ain't going.
I can tell you that it's not Westbrook. I don't know who, but it's not Westbrook.
At some point, the Lakers gonna figure it out.
Sure.
Of course, we're gonna figure it out, man. We're one of those. We are right now back to that type of franchise where, look, whatever it takes, we're gonna make it happen.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I think we've showed that with the AD trade. Whatever it takes, we're gonna make it happen.
That was last year. What y'all did this year?
I mean, we went and signed players that we thought was whatever it takes.
Y'all still got Jared Dudley on the roster.
All right, man. RIP to my Lakers.
Thank you.
Listen, man.
No,
You know what I'm saying. I hope we continue to get enjoyable basketball the rest of the second round of the playoffs.
Ice Tray showing us enough.
That series is gonna be pretty good. That series is gonna be pretty good.
Hey, we got two boys going off, bro, being their first time in the playoffs, bro.
Him and Devin Booker, bro.
Him and Devin Booker.
Boys
going off. First time in the playoffs.
They not scared at all.
No, they're not timid. Nothing.
But what does that mean, though? What does that mean? What do you mean first time in the playoffs? I mean, I don't think the basketball game changed. I just think they know what they have to do to win.
No.
I don't think they're doing anything different.
Sometimes you got to think, though, bro. You're not that bubble gone, so now you're back in traveling back and forth, and you're playing the same team over and over and over. They're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? So now they're getting there that experience, that first time experience, but they are really showing like, bro, this is nothing. We ready to go.
Right.
And I'm just really impressed at their first playoff outing.
Yeah, their first impressions in the playoffs. Yeah. I definitely agree. Like I said, I mean, Devin Booker been a bucket. We know that. We know that. You put him on a big stage. He's gonna get more buckets. He just continuing to show that. And Trae Young, you know what I'm saying? The poise that he's had in the third and fourth quarter, the second halves, Trae Young has been going crazy. And it's good to see. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see. You know what I'm saying? Because not that I wasn't a Trae Young believer. I always I thought that just him being on in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? This first 2 years, they was getting their ass whooped every year, every game. And then this year, like, they made the right moves to get him some pieces, and he's continued to hoop. So, you know, not that I didn't think he was a fluke, but I just wasn't sold on him until now. Now I know he Trey the truth. Trey the truth. He on
PTO, bro. He on PTO.
Yeah, we gave him the night off.
He the Maul and Rory.
Stay home.
Yeah, hey.
Stay home, man.
We sent a text message told him, hey, stay home for the next few podcasts. We got it from here. You feel me?
Be like that sometimes.
Don't ask about some auditing and shit, but nah, bro.
Right. We hopped in and said, we got it from here, Jay. Damn. But no,
nigga bump.
Let's get into one of our topics for the night. One of our main topics for the night. Let's talk about how we currently feel about, you know, the past, present gender roles in relationships. You know, a lot of days today, social media, you know what I'm saying? We got niggas out here saying, hey, I'm trying to be stay-at-home dad. Let my wife bring the bacon. But then, you know what I'm saying? We also got the chicks out here that's saying, oh, I don't want a man unless he pay all the bills and what I make is mine. And I'm gonna do what I do with my bread. He just need to make sure he take care of all the finances. And I'm set. You know what I'm saying? It's a video Dot sent the other day.
Don't put that on Dot.
There's a video that Dot sent the other day. A guy walking around asking females questions. You know, what do you need a guy to bring to the table? 80% of the chicks said the bread.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to bring the bread. And they said, and the guy asked, what do you bring to the table? They just said, myself, me, I am the table.
No, all of them everything.
Everything.
Right. Everything.
Right.
So my man say, well, tell me 3 things out of everything. Everything. What is everything?
Right.
Couldn't name one thing.
Couldn't name one thing. So how do we feel about this current, you know, just the current climate on what is gender roles in relationships right now?
Well, I mean, go ahead, Beth.
I think we're trying to get a piece of the modern, along with the how it used to be, and trying to merge them all together. So, you know, growing up in my household, my dad was more the breadwinner in the household. Mom, she worked, but you know, not like how he did. So
that boy food. That boy
got a point.
I mean, I agree.
But you got, like, you know, that's how it was. You know, I remember my grandmother, she stayed home and took care of the kids. My grandfather worked.
Right.
You know, he came home, but you know, that's how it was back in the days. I think as time went by and things evolved, and I believe more and more women started taking more of executive positions and certain things like that, becoming as we call bosses or whatever. A lot of roles started to change because they're out working. But you know, when my grandfather came home, my grandmother was already there with the food ready, cooking.
Right.
Well, nowadays you both coming home at the same time. Hell, your wife may come home after you because she's still working.
Right.
So,
right.
Does she come home and start cooking, or are you cooking first, or what? Like,
right.
I think now it's more of a mutual. It's starting to become more mutual now.
I mean, I'm hearing a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I got some female friends that just randomly ask me stuff like, yo, it's some chicks out here not cooking. Is that acceptable?
No.
And I'm like, I'm not one to say what's acceptable in somebody else's household. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If these dudes is okay with their wife, with their girlfriend, not let me finish. Not cooking, then that's on them.
That's their household.
Right, that's
go over there.
Right. So if you don't want to cook, find you a man that don't want that don't care if you don't cook. You know what I'm saying? Go get you go find one of them. Go find one of them.
Absolutely,
one of them.
No, bro.
What?
No, bro. All right. So look, man, let's get into it. Fuck it.
Come on.
All right. So you got to look at it from like, this is only my perspective. I'm only speaking for Dot here. All right. So I look at it like this. First of all, you got to look at the agreement that you guys initiated or the inception of the relationship. You have to look at that. So a lot of people go into it, and I think that, like, piggybacking off of what Bet said earlier.
I got a question.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Hold on, Don.
Give me 1 second. Piggybacking off of what Bet said earlier, I think we do get caught in that kind of like gray area where we're trying to merge two things where we've seen what our parents had, and we're like, that's exactly what I want, but I want to enhance it. So now I'm taking the modern ways that I see on social media. I see that some of my friends who just so happen to have a stable foundation where they have like a significant other that's like well off or making the substantial enough funds to support the household and support their day-to-day needs. You see situations where like same sex are even coming together to formulate what we consider to be relationships these days. No knock to any of that, but I think where we go wrong is when we're initiating these relationships. It's like I seen a post the other day where it says, if you from Florida, you just keep saying bait until both parties accept it, and then we just rocking out with it.
Right.
So when you get into that, when you get caught up into that, it's like I met you at a specific place. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I meet you at a club, right? So now our relationship is established in the club. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what comes with that. So now it's like you're turning a club relationship into like you're trying to make something happen out of that, but the foundation of it was never discussed, so you don't know where you come. So now it's like when you get to the serious point where like you're like, damn, I really might want to move Shorty in. Now when you start asking Shorty, or even vice versa, Shorty start asking Buddy like, bro, you ain't got your shit together. 9 times out of 10, it's usually the dude who don't have their shit together. Let's just keep it in a buck. So then you go into that situation where like, this nigga ain't shit. This nigga ain't gonna never be shit. So now you dogging that nigga, but because he's scratching you out and you let it go, what you need, you like, all right, well, I can put up with this for a little bit longer. And I think it's just a blur area that we don't want to discuss as significant others, as couples, as relationship holders. I just think that we don't get into that space where we're comfortable or we feel that we have enough supporting evidence to get into that conversation. So it's kind of like you just be like, fuck it, whatever happened.
Right. And I was going to go off of, you know what I'm saying? My first question was going to be, what do we consider the agreement? Where does the agreement come in and where does it start? Because that is always the gray area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's always the gray area because, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times in modern days, when you meet someone, you're not meeting them to date them, to marry them. You're just meeting them to meet them because you're out a lot. You see them over here. You like the vibe you catch, this, that, and the third. Before, in the older days, you know what I'm saying, you would go on a lot of blind dates. You would go on a serious date first.
It's called courting.
Right.
Courting.
You would court. You would court. You would seriously get to know this person. You wouldn't be around them every day. You wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, like have that much access to them. But
that's not the wave anymore.
I agree, which is why back in the old days, you could tell which women, men would pick which women fit what they wanted based off of the courtship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if she wasn't with that, if I wasn't ready for an ambitious woman, when I meet her on her first 2-3 dates, and I get that, you know what I'm saying, I throw out my, oh, I want to have kids soon question. And she's like, oh, no, I want to focus on my career. You're like, all right, we're not having no more dates. But today, you know what I'm saying, it's not that it's
everything is quick.
Everything is so fast, and you skip all. This man is a fool. This man is a fool. Like you said, everything is so fast. All the processes are so fast that you're skipping a lot of steps, and that is where, not gender, not even just gender norms, but what you're looking for in a relationship isn't met, isn't found because of those situations. Go ahead.
I think it depends on who you are, because
I think it's an age thing too.
It's an age thing, and like if I meet someone and we go out, we go hang out, we go on dates, I would hope that you would indulge in some kind of conversation.
Right.
So through conversation, that would mean, okay, my next date and my date after that, we're going to continue to converse more and more and more. Right. So, hey, what you think about kids? What do you think about working? How do you cook? I like to eat. You cook? No, man, I don't cook. I don't know how to cook.
Right.
Because it's different between women who don't cook and women who don't cook because they don't know how to cook.
Right.
You know, it's a lot going on.
Right. But I also feel like, think about this, Bill. Think about this. You go on a date with a girl and you ask her, you know what I'm saying, do you cook? I doubt she's gonna be like, nah, not really. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're pretty.
They're gonna be honest about it. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you can, because you got to think you can pull their bluff anyway.
Of course.
Hey, what you like to cook then? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Of course.
Okay, boom, bam. I need that then.
All right, but what if she says, you know what I'm saying, I cook, you know what I'm saying, shrimp Alfredo.
That's fine.
Spaghetti.
That's fine.
No,
that's fine. That's fine.
I cook mac and cheese.
My dog says she say no, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with, like, in this day and time with the gender roles reversing. I don't think there's anything wrong with a dude being a stay-at-home father. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't I agree with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Nowadays it starts out quick, honeymoon phase, then comfort sets in and everything becomes stagnant until someone decides when they're ready to move forward or this is the end of the road.
Absolutely.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that because in today's day, like we said, everyone is looking for quick love. Everyone thinks like, yo, this is the one.
No, they think that's social media shit.
Social media,
right.
Reality shows.
Right. Of course. Everyone thinks that, look,
everybody
if I'm out here,
everybody want to art.
If I'm out here dating 2 or 3 guys, that's too much. I need to make the right pick. This one guy right here, I think he's the one. And it happens real fast. Just how we were saying. But listen, I agree with the, you know what I'm saying, men being stay-at-home fathers, having the ability to be stay-at-home fathers as well. You know what I'm saying? That's just not for me, though.
Yeah, I can't I'll go work at the library or something, bro. Like,
nah, I'm not working.
So you basically saying he'll bum if you don't work.
I ain't saying that, but damn,
you told the man to go be a librarian. The streets
that is
for everybody.
That is for sure.
Bro, for everybody. You got to be built for this shit.
That's for what?
You want to work for the library?
You said you got to be built for the streets, bro.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of people not built for that.
For sure.
Stepping out there in that water, get your ass ran back on the porch. There's some sharks out here, man.
Get your feelings hurt real quick.
Right. Stay at home, me, please.
Right. No, but I just don't think, you know what I'm saying? That's not for me. I'll find some shit. I'll find something to do. Alita said you can't get a job at the library.
Why?
You crazy.
Because why?
Yes, I can.
But hold on though. What's wrong with having a job at the library?
I'm not going to be a quote unquote head librarian, but I can get a job part-time at the library.
For sure.
What I'm saying, what's wrong with working at the library?
Now, what do we feel? How do we feel?
No,
about...
I don't think she says nothing wrong with it. You have to because to actually be you have to have a library service degree.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm a janitor, so happens.
I mean, hey, janitorial.
Let us know. Let us know.
Librarian.
Straighten us out. Straighten us out.
About to pull up on her library.
Straighten us out. But no, how do we feel about you go on a date with a chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You go back to her place and she don't really clean that well.
All right, I'm gonna tell you my logic about this, right?
You can't be nasty.
Yeah, so listen, bro, there's certain spots of the house that you have to hit, bro. All right, so the first spot that you do is you gotta go in the restroom.
Right.
You have to go to the restroom, bro. And there are certain things in the restroom that you have to look for. Like most people think that it's hair. Now, if there's like excessive like hair everywhere, that could be an issue. But the hair thing is gonna happen because when they're just brushing their hair. That happens. The weave, it happens. Right? It's natural hair. It happens, right? But what you have to look for, you have to go look in the trash and see if there's like if she got like little female products just sitting in the trash, blah blah blah. Then you pull the curtain back.
You check the ring. You check
the boy. You gotta check that ring in the tub, boy. Right? After you check the ring on the tub, you gotta see if she got a loofah. You gotta see if she got, you gotta see what the material is she's using, right? Boom, that's the bathroom. Then after that, you gotta go look at the kitchen, see if them damn dishes clean. You have to, bro. Those are two spots that you have to check. Then you gotta find that dirty clothes hamper.
That's a lot. I feel like that's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm saying, but you just gotta look at
right. You gotta pee. You gotta pee.
It ain't nothing that you be like, oh, let me check out your bathroom.
You gotta pee.
I gotta pee, bro.
So is it an automatic no?
And you gotta throw the napkin in the trash. Kitchen.
Oh, okay. So now you're looking in the kitchen trash too.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of detective work, bro. So is it an automatic no? He's definitely an op.
He's an op, bro.
No,
so you
bro.
Going through the laundry? Look,
no, you ain't going. You don't go through the laundry. You just got to see how that pile is.
Okay.
See how that pile
so is it an automatic no if you are more cleanly than her? So if you guys get in a relationship and you are the one that cleans the house first on the majority of the time, why you going to the laundry?
Oh man,
this nigga said check the hamper.
You gotta check and see how that pile is, man. You gotta check and see how that pile. If them shit falling over out of the hamper, bro.
You know what? Okay, hold on. It's a difference between dirty and like junky, like not really junky, but kind of like it just you like throw your clothes off
and not being clean.
Right. You live by yourself,
right?
Hey man, but long as that common area, your common area good, you good.
Thinking of stuff thought of clothes under the bed.
You close the door.
Oh no,
you close the door, but like you said, I can't see piled up old ass.
Right.
Dishes.
That's all I'm saying. You can't have that pile up, baby.
How long you plan on being in my life though? If you're just here to smash and get fed, as most guys are, get blessed and get gone. You are doing too much. Look, I mean, you call me Christ.
See, bro. See, and they think every nigga in to come in and smash and leave. Bro.
Right.
Every nigga not built for that.
I might be here just to have a conversation, a long conversation. We're gonna talk for a while.
Conversation, bro. That's
right.
It.
We're gonna drink some wine. We're gonna chill because maybe you might be my queen. You know what I'm saying? You might be her. You just never know.
I just want to smash.
Right. You just never
Why is
know.
that the consensus? I think we need to have a pod on that. Why is that the consensus that most dudes want to just smash and pass?
Well, because we're gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that in another episode.
To be continued.
To be continued. Are y'all ready to get to the shits?
Get to the shits, bro.
Are y'all ready to get to the shits?
Yo, while we have Colleen here.
All right, let's get it. All right. So now we're gonna get into this conversation about cheating.
Oh,
You
guy.
know what I'm saying? We get a lot of
For the record, black men don't cheat.
here we go. We get a lot of sayings. All men cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. We get a lot of sayings. Is all cheating equal? You know what I'm saying? Is all cheating equal? We
Depends
get
on who you ask.
That is true. We get the conversation that Dot likes to have. You know what I'm saying? If a woman cheats, it's way worse. She doesn't want to be with your ass no more. She is destroying the household.
Don't say she destroyed a household.
Destroyed the household.
She's destroying the household. Let's get into it, man.
Bro, imagine if your chick cheat on you, bro. Bro, you're about to kill yourself, bro.
No,
imagine that.
Recently, I have seen a lot of videos, women speakers saying, you know what I'm saying, women cheat more than men.
Absolutely.
And when a woman cheats, it's your relationship is over. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship is over.
She checked out.
And this is from what I've seen in plenty of videos from social media from women saying that, yo, if your girl cheat on you, she is done with you. Like, she's done with you, because it takes a lot more. And from what they're saying, you know what I'm saying, the majority of women cheating, they're saying it takes a lot more for a woman to cheat than a man. But when they do, it is what it is.
I said that y'all was ready to crucify me, but y'all let all the women just feel y'all.
No,
you didn't say that.
You ain't saying like she ruined the whole household.
Ruined the whole household, man. You heard it, man. She already checked out.
Oh,
You got the eyes
checked out, man.
We got statements. All cheating is not equal.
See, that's
it's way worse when a woman cheats. Here we go.
Thank you, man.
Fact. If a woman cheats, your relationship definitely over. She checked out a long time ago.
Where were all y'all when I initially had this conversation,
bro? No,
I don't remember the topic of that episode or what we were discussing, but here we go right now. Let's get to it.
The thing about we know when a woman cheats, she's done, because women are loyal, and they have to be pushed to that. Boy, you damn got to push them over that damn cliff for them to cheat.
Right.
But what I think the initial, when we talked about this before, we were saying just the act of cheating, no matter what is wrong, just the act.
Oh, yeah.
But it's weighted different. Absolutely. You know.
Now here's the question: is it?
But I can't say one is more right than wrong.
Is it? Of course, neither is right. But here we're saying: is it weighted different between the sexes, or is it weighted different between the situation? Because
I mean, I look at it like this: you can have insubordination, and you can have gross insubordination. So you can have cheating, and then you can have gross cheating, where you're like, bro, you didn't have to do all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like,
let's answer this question first. Define cheating. Are we only talking the physical sense? Now, I feel like it's difficult.
I think hold on. I think we need to ask a female that question, because a dude cheating is only going to be physical.
Definitely.
That's the only thing we consider cheating. And I mean, even though it's a skewed view, but I think we need to get like a female perspective on that before we move forward, because cheating with dudes is only physical.
Now, like in that situation, are work boyfriends, work husbands?
Hold on, because I want to get to that. I want to get to that. Hold that
because you know what I'm saying.
Bro, but you know what's funny is that about that though? We consider a female cheating if she
everything.
If she like
anything,
anything.
Like, anything. It's
I'm kill him. I'm kill both of y'all.
But with dudes, it's only physical. I know that sounds crazy, and I know that it may sound like it's not far-fetched. But that's just how reality is. It sucks, but that's just what it is. If a dude in our head, in our tiny little brains, the only way that I cheat on you, I have to physically touch her, bro. Like I can tell her, hey, and I want to come over. That's not cheating. I didn't go.
Okay.
I didn't go, bro.
Are we?
I ain't go.
Okay,
I didn't go.
Emotional cheating for women is way worse. Now, what does it take to get there? Now, it is the process.
I ain't cheating.
Look, gotta get some women on the pod. Okay, if you please a woman's mind, it's over for her. Okay,
absolutely.
This is how I feel. Is the process so you're bored? So you are borderline cheating. Is the process to get where, you know what I'm saying? Like what it takes for a man to get to that level with a woman, is that considered cheating as well?
What do you mean?
Like, okay,
the steps that he took to get to the cheating part?
The steps that it took for her, for the female to get to cheat on the guy. You know what I'm saying? It takes time, right? A girl is not going to cheat on her physically, cheat on her significant other in one day. Right.
That's what I was explaining last time.
Right. It takes a lot of conversation, a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
But I think majority of women, they cheat with their work husband. I'm not going to say all, because I think
it's a comfort.
Yes.
Right. So, and we spend a lot of time together.
Right. Because we've been
together every day.
You're with your peers and your coworkers more than you are with your family.
At least 40 hours a week.
And I think that
at least
where we misinterpret that work husband thing, that shit is real, bro.
For sure.
It is real. So whenever you done pissed off, not telling her she looked good in the morning before she walked out the house, you best believe that's the first thing coming out of Buddy's mouth.
Right.
Damn, girl, that nigga let you come out the house like that?
Right. He's standing at the door with a cup of coffee
today. With a cup of coffee out from work today.
He's standing with a cup of coffee talking about, ooh,
right.
I bought you a latte this morning.
Right. So once that starts happening, now it becomes a routine. So now how you start fucking them up in the head, you don't say nothing for like a week or two.
Right.
So, you must be commenting on another little bitch on the floor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like it just comes with the territory, and before you know it, y'all talking about like your personal issues. Now you feel like you're building a connection with this person, and then like before it's over with, man, it just happened, bro. It ain't. I don't know.
Let's read this comment. Anything you do with to for me that's done for with to someone else, especially if we are committed exclusive, is cheating.
I told you. That's a woman's definition. Also, that's everything.
Ain't no work husband. Fuck that job. That's why,
you don't see.
Yo, my girl. That's work. That was my first work boo right here. Anyway, that's why yeah. It's a no for me.
Man, she still ain't getting the information.
Are not a threat. They are friend zone. Okay. I mean, but in what sense are they friend zone? Because a lot of times
they are friend zone until they're activated. Until they're activated.
Until activated.
It's just like being an emergency response person. You are idle until you're activated.
That is boyfriend reserve.
Right.
Like
I mean, it sucks, but it happens like that. Because I mean, on the other end of the spectrum. On the other end of the spectrum,
y'all
really put it in. Jesus Christ.
On the other end of the spectrum, you have people like for dudes, we'll quickly go in there and be like, let's see what's popping off in here right quick. Who it is. And then before you know it, that should go right there. That's gonna be my work life. Because you know she's gonna bring you something to eat.
Right.
You know,
she's gonna do all your paperwork.
Right. All you little reports that you gotta get done. She's gonna make sure they done for you. Right. And at that point, it becomes a partnership.
For sure.
So when that partnership happens, it's kind of like you be like, all right, so you've done X, Y, and Z for me. I'm going to buy you lunch today.
You work from home anyway. Ain't no work.
Right. So then that lunch turns into it. Hey, I'm going for drinks. You wanna pull up?
Look, we got right to it. Next thing you know, she bring you lunch. Too much, too fast.
See?
Now, I mean, go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
I kind of had a scenario of how all this shit happened. Like say everything peachy keen at home, right? When the woman goes to work, she has a shield up. Like that nigga could come and hit her with every game that in the world. That shit is bouncing off that force field. Boom, that shit ain't going nowhere. So then as they start having little issues at home, you ever seen Wakanda?
Right.
That bitch started that force
Right.
field.
They started to get to that shit. That shit go. That shit start opening up.
Started to
It's
drop.
the truth.
Right.
It's the
Then
truth.
you start telling them, little hints that, she's saying little hints that things ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
That, things ain't right at home, or he ain't do. Next thing you know, it's going up here. He putting her up here. So now he like, all right, then again, bud flowers.
No, but see, at first he starts out on the dude's side.
Yeah.
Don't do bro like that, man. He probably going through some shit, and the whole time he like, yep,
bro, tired, man. He just tired.
Keep it a buck. That shit's the same for dudes. I definitely agree.
I literally just said that. It's the same exact thing for dudes.
I definitely agree. Same thing. Now, on this, what I see is just like you said. Once something is going wrong at home, it's so much easier to talk to your friend, your guy friend at work. The thing about it is, it's so much easier to be consistent at work than it is at home. Because listen, I'm with you for 40
every day.
Exactly, I'm with you every day or 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. I'm with you. I don't really have to be your real boyfriend. I just gotta say the right shit for 5 to 30 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to be always in your good graces. Your real boyfriend, your real husband, like once you get home, he's on the clock.
My dog got to be a superhero.
He got to be right.
He has to be a superhero.
And it's so much easier. There's so much smaller window to mess up. You know what I'm saying? As the work husband, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say nothing wrong. I'm going to massage your ego at work. Damn, your feet hurt. Your man ain't rub your feet. I would have rubbed your feet. Like it's so many small things that can be said.
You're scum, bro.
I never said that.
Scumbag.
Relax. I'm not a dirty Mac. That's never my style.
Title 9,
never my style.
Title 9.
Y'all boys wild, man. Y'all boys.
Oh man, boy, when Jamie not here, boy, y'all boys be cutting up, boy.
Come on, man. But no, I in that sense, as far as the work relationship goes, I do feel like it's a lot easier to lean on your work relationship.
It's the easiest escape to do.
Absolutely.
Cat lady again, bitch.
So stupid.
Yeah, bro. It's the easiest escape though, man. I mean, when you think you're obligated to be the work, so you're gonna make the best of it, what it is. So it's kind of like when you walk through the door, you're like, damn, at least I got my dog here today. Right. So we just gonna cut it up, you know what I'm saying? And it just becomes like it's a norm. You know what I'm saying? It can be a completely platonic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But there's gonna be flirting. It just happens.
Right.
The relationship can be strictly platonic, but you're gonna say some sideways shit. She's gonna say some sideways shit to you. It's gonna be that one coworker at work who knows everything. And they're gonna be like, boy, I seen your girl today. Boy, yeah. She looking right today, boy.
And he'd be like, damn, let me go check on Shawty real quick. Like that, right. And it always gets back to it. Then you get that one work function. You know what I'm saying? That the company done rented out the bar, bought y'all open bar for an hour.
Now the real thoughts are flowing.
Mm-hmm. Y'all been drinking, y'all been chilling. Right. Come on.
You got all the right answers.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is, man.
Now you the dude, she done brought you to the work function. You know that's that nigga right there. I know that's him.
You be like, oh, I want to see your hair around that nigga no more. You be like, trying to befriend other niggas at the job, so they
get a scoop. Right.
But we be so hurt when we get cheated on, bro. We be so hurt. So hurt.
Come on, man. It's because you know what I'm saying. I talked to a friend of mine that's in the military. You know what I'm saying. He does active duty from time to time, and he's like, yo, a lot of times, what men's not excuse, but what ends up happening is we think we're invincible. We think that, you know what I'm saying? oh no, she'll never cheat on me, no matter what.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing will
Ain't never
never
gonna leave.
happen, bro. She ain't never gonna leave. And all of that is farthest from the truth.
Little do
bro.
she know
Like,
she got that cheating ass homegirl in her ear.
right, like, look, bro.
Shit anyway. I seen you with that bitch anyway.
Exactly. Hey, let's go out this week. Oh, that nigga over there, Brad. Like, you feel me? So,
Or what we can do, guys, and just be faithful.
I mean, for sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
Shout out to all the beautiful women, man. We love you. It's a lot of beautiful women on tonight, man. I ain't lying to
What's
you,
wrong
man.
with your LB, bro?
I don't, both of these fools, man. Both of these fools. Y'all ready to get Y'all ready to get into this conversation for y'all? For
Who is
you
y'all?
two? For you two?
Here we go with this. See how
For
y'all
you
always be
too?
trying to throw me and Bill under the bus?
I mean, look, so when do you know you're ready to get into a serious relationship? I had some people text me and like, yo, I'm trying to hear what y'all got to say about this. So
I think Bex, you want to take this one first? I have a lot to talk about on this.
It's you know what? I think it varies person to person who you're in a relationship or you're talking to, because I remember when I was like 19, I asked a girl to go with me. It was like the first day I met her. She was like, all right, I bet.
So you knew all real?
Nah, she was the worst thing ever, bro.
Ran him through the meal.
But no, like, I think it just depends on like timing. It depends. A lot is timing. You know, it depends on where you are in your life. And if you feel like that person is where you are, then and as you're steadily progressing, then things are you want it to naturally occur, because you don't want to do it how he's saying everything is like microwave. I gotta do it like that. No, if it started to naturally occur, the shit gonna happen. Unless you like stopping it or whatever. But I think it's gonna naturally occur.
definitely. Dot, what you think?
It depends, man. It honestly depends. And I think that I'm not gonna say I done been through some shit, but I done been around the block a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So I could just tell you from just like my own personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
I think that as males, we know when we're ready to be in a relationship, right? And you can have the perfect situation in front of you, but as Bet said, it's about timing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, at least I can speak for myself, I've lost a lot of diamonds along the way, because it's kind of like you try to beat the time. And when I say beat the time, is you like, okay, I know she got her shit together. I know we gonna power up together.
Right.
But it's just still like a couple more that I gotta get through right. So no, I mean, I'm being honest.
But that's 100%.
Right. So then it gets to that point where like that 2 turn into 3. That 3 turn into 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like you got the perfect situation waiting for you, which you know you should be in that situation, but you're just trying to beat time. So then you fast forward and it comes to where you are now in life, and you like, fuck, that's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can't even get that no more because the door already shut down. So it's kind of like you in that mindset with like, fuck it, I'm just gonna power this shit all the way through. You know what I'm saying? If it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. I'm not gonna trip about it. But I think that as men, we need to understand that, bro, like, you can't always push everything off, man. You can't always push everything off, because then you're gonna end up losing a good thing that you have, and that one good thing turn into like you've lost 5 good things, because God keeps saying like, bro, you keep asking me for the right thing, and I keep giving it to you, and you just keep fucking it up, like you fumbling the bag every time. So I think that we know mentally what time it is, and we have people around us that's telling us, hey, bro, you got a good one, but it's just we just trying to beat time.
Right. Like I said, so a lot of times I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of my female friends who think they found a dude. They tell me about him, and I just say, look, he not ready. He not ready. You could be as perfect for him as they come. You could the female could be the right situation for her. She could have all her shit in line. You know what I'm saying? And she could be like, "Lo, this is the one I want to marry. I think I could marry him. I could see myself marrying him. But if he is not ready, it's not gonna work. You know, it's not gonna work. And not even it's a lot of times it's not the woman's fault. And you know,
it's our fault because we marry the person that we're with when we want to get married.
Yes,
it's not the person that we always love, or it's not the person that we're in love with.
Right,
it's just whoever we with. When we like, all right, bro, I'm done with this shit. Jersey and the Rattlers. If it's Mary Whitty, then
let's answer this question. let's read this question. So then, why even occupy space in someone's life or perfect situation, relationship style, if you don't want the title or not ready for it? In that sense, a lot of times you get put in that situation not by your own merit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not because you want to be in that situation. Just because
you till you say bae.
Right. Just because you are ready and you are right and you are good for me. I would know you're good for me and I'm not ready. I'm still gonna go to you because you're good for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though, look, I know I'm about to put you through hell. It's one of the most difficult self-reflective type of things to do, and you're not gonna find too many people who will be out here and say, look, I know I'm bad for you, I'm not gonna put you through what I'm gonna put you through. A lot of times he just gonna put you through whatever he's gonna put you through because he thinks you're gonna stay.
I think I'm gonna beat time.
Right.
You trying to beat time, like
I know
I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna get right.
Right.
I mean, but you gotta also think like sometimes men move at their own pace though, because we can move in with a girl or a woman, have kids 2, 3, 4 years down the line while you ain't married yet.
I'm not ready.
I ain't ready.
What are you not ready for? You living together, you occupy the same space. You just made another.
It don't work like that. It don't work.
No. That's why I said we move at our own pace.
Right.
Yes.
You know what? We could be 100% committed and everything. I don't know what it is. Like a lot of times we just get scared off to not to be in a relationship, but like we're just there.
Right. And this is what I want to say, Bill. I feel like when you know something is good, you don't want to lose it, but you still want to do what you want to do. It sucks. It's selfish. It is very selfish.
It's very selfish.
But when you're put in a situation where you have this, like when you have the right situation in front of you, and still can do. Men think that we're invincible. We feel invincible. Like I like this is not going to catch up to me.
I'm going to tell you what our issue is, and like I say, I only speak from experiences. We are products of our environment. Men are, right? And I think that when we have come accustomed to, as Miss Colleen would call it, a street life, it's kind of like you start building shit to maneuver around that street life. The street life is the road, right? So you're just building shit to maneuver around it, right? And I think that we always seem to get ourselves in a situation where we're trying to still do single people shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're really not single. So we have that mindset, well, like, shit, I ain't married yet. You know what I'm saying? So I can still go hang with my dog who out here doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? But
and I'm gonna still do what my dog doing.
Not necessarily, but you kind of get sucked into that because that's what you're around.
Right.
You know
that's what I'm saying.
So I think that as men, we have to learn how to separate that sometimes. And I think we do a shitty job of doing that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We always want to be like my dog, but we don't ever say my chick. Right. It's always, it's kind of like Pooh Shiesty. I never put nothing before my game but a stroller. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the mindset that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to tell me that the chick that cook, clean, wash, provide, take care of your jit, you gonna put a nigga before her?
But a lot of times what ends up happening is you don't want to lose that not lose that loyalty that you've had with your homie for forever, bro. Right.
You don't put the little shouter before us, bro.
Before us, bro.
Day one.
Exactly. We was here before her.
But
when you get old lady. Right. But then when they get old lady, you don't blame them. You be like,
I see what O'Malley did to me.
Right. The topic conversation always kills me. Men always put effort and work into things they want, but when it comes to relationships, y'all not ready. Now y'all want to have your cake and eat it too.
That's why they call us the baker's man.
She can't turn a boy into a man. Only time can.
Right.
Hey, man.
And that's what, and that's another thing, Chris. That's another great point you brought up. A lot of chicks go into situations that they know they can't win, thinking that they can win. Saying that they go into a situation like, I know that nigga ain't shit. I know this. But I'm gonna be the one that changed that nigga around.
Right. That's selfish. If you know she's good for you and you're not ready, let her go. I mean, why would you? Here's one thing.
That's a perfect thing to do.
No.
Life would be. Society would be a utopia. There's no such thing.
Exactly. It's very hard to do that. That's a very, you know what I'm saying. You have to have self. You have to be able to look deep within yourself and know yourself to fully know that, look, this is not going to work.
All right, because I'm going to out of this tomorrow.
Right. There's always that, look, I could be good. You know what? She's good for me. I'm going to be good. She got me on this good road for 6 months, 7 months. But then at one point, you know what I'm saying? Something just happens. I think how men do us in the beginning where we just string us along. That string us along conversation is always one that I like to have because guys have to put on a front at the beginning of the majority of relationships because I don't know if you really like me or what I can do for you.
But you already know what I'm trying to do.
But you know what I'm trying to do.
So I got to max out.
Right.
To let you know what I'm capable of.
Right.
It's fucked up. But that's just the game.
That's the game, bro.
It sucks. That's just the game. And I think, and for the audience, I don't want you guys to think that this is something that we're promoting or something that we're preaching. We're just talking from experience. Everyone's been through this before. I would think. But like Dunn said in the beginning, we also get caught up in that. All right, bro, I gotta go show up my best. So every time you see me, I'm gonna be cut up.
Yep.
I'm gonna be fresh.
Yep.
When you be like, I'm hungry. What you want? Whatever. Where you want to go? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I disagree. We don't settle down because we think it's time to hang up the jersey. We settle down because we're in love. Because the love you have for the game changed to the love for a person. But I think that's a timing thing too, as well. You know what I'm saying? That's a growth thing and that's a timing thing. You know what I'm saying? You've been in the streets for so long, you know what the streets really has for you.
Right. And it ain't nothing.
Right. And it's not nothing.
So you better go and lock it down.
You better go ahead and lock down this good girl that you have. The wildest part is while you're trying to stay loyal to your homeboys and hang with them, they be in your girl phone and DM, and that's a different day.
Trash ass niggas. These niggas ain't loyal, man.
You gotta run with the right gang. That is for sure.
Right. BG don't even play like that.
Look, man, I know it's the people I be with is 100% loyal.
I mean, that's another topic. That's another topic. I mean, but you also have to understand though, like it's tiers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you got your tier 1 niggas, got your tier 2 niggas, tier 3 niggas. You can expect some shit like that. You know,
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
Your third cousins.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, that boy goofy anyway. You know what I'm saying? But like the only reason you still hold it down with him, but because you got another tier 2 homeboy
that mess with him. Yep.
Yeah.
He only in the circle.
Knock both of these niggas out.
Right. Right. He only in the circle because that's my man's man.
Right.
That's not really my man's. That's just the homie. So
right.
That's the only.
But I mean, but she has a great point though, man. I mean, it's a lot of that fugazing is going on too. Where the homies be sliding, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking to one of my good friends, and one of our homies got locked up for like what was about like a year and a half. It's been like 2 years now. Our other homie sliding his chick, bro. I said,
They messing around.
Yeah, boy. I don't even call him. I don't even call him nigga no more.
Nah, but they messing around.
Yeah,
he smashed.
So it seems like both of them ain't loyal.
that's what we're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we're saying. I mean, but humans gonna be humans, man.
Right? You can't fault nobody for that.
What? Humans are gonna be humans. She's been away from her man for 2 years.
It's just like that work wife and that work husband thing.
But listen, it can't be your homie.
Is that yeah?
That's where it hurt.
It can't be your homie. That's what
it's just certain people who you expect not to do shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, but then it also be some guys, you know, y'all don't want me to go to quote and Pooh Shiesty again.
Oh, it's worse when you think somebody's solid and you find out they tier 3. For sure.
Facts.
For sure.
Listen, that hurt more than your chick cheating on you.
Yeah.
That hurt more than your chick cheating on you, bro.
When you think homie is like, hey.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hurt, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You be like, damn, bro.
For sure. I thought we was here. I was gonna put you on. Like.
Then when you start fucking with him, now you the bad guy.
Now you the bad, of course.
Look. Hey man. If you tier 1, tier 2, you already know what's up. If you tier 1, we family, bro. Tier 1 family.
Your family.
We family, bro. I don't even look at you. I don't even call you friend. I call you my brother. Tier 2, you like first cousin.
No, you know what? I want to
down the tiers, bro.
I want to ask the audience for just a couple things that they think that men can do better in relationships as a whole.
Good question.
I mean, that's kind of. I don't want to say broad.
Just general.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like the everything question. What do you bring to the table? Everything.
Right.
It's everything.
Right.
Just give me something.
I guarantee you, probably communication would be one of the top.
That's exactly where I was going to go, Bill.
I think communication would be one of the top things that we can do.
Yeah.
Does loyalty over quality matter during a relationship, or does it extend to talking and dating phase as well?
Does loyalty only qualifier matter during relationships?
I think as you get more
that's both for me, man.
As you get more inclusive.
Fuck that. That's both, man. If you my dog, nigga, you shouldn't be talking to that shit. I mean, but everybody got that list too. Everybody got that list of 3 to 5.
3 to 5, right?
Yeah, everybody got that 3 to 5 list where like
right.
You holler at one of them, boy, we might have to put these gloves on.
And it doesn't start. It starts as a relationship though, right?
Yeah, it can't be nobody who you was just like.
If you was just talking,
talking and swinging and laying. I mean,
right.
Now if that was my chick and you know that was my chick, you done seen us together. You know what I'm saying? You done been to the crib,
right?
You still do that, bro?
No. If that's my chick. And I have expressed to you,
right?
That's my chick.
you know when the nigga be like,
you know when the line is drawn,
right?
You know where the line is drawn.
You just know the vibes,
right? So to answer your question, Doc, we have verbal communication, communicate, listen more, be more emotional, vulnerability.
That's tough. That's tough. That is tough. That's hard. Know the base of yourself like you want sneeze in a sense. You're stuck in ways of change in a positive way. That's also tough. That's also tough. Changing for the better when you know that it's the best thing for you. Right, Chris. And we do got to be honest with ourselves. But I think changing for the better when you know that it's the best thing for the situation, but you're stuck in your ways. I think that's like one of like the ultimate killers of relationships as well. I mean, like I say, I only speak from experience. It's been some times where I know that like, Doc, bro, you tripping. But because I'm so stuck in my ways, I'll be like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But then you see the effects of it 2-3 weeks down the line, where like the roles done reverse. Now the same thing that you was just doing, they doing to you, and you don't like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we just gotta be. You just got to be mindful in the situation where, like, when them roles reversed, bro, that shit don't feel good. So I
Right.
mean, I don't think you should give way.
Right. And
If it's a chick that you love.
One thing that I've seen a lot is just this communication factor, for just, you know what I'm saying, communicating men to women. But a lot of times I think men don't communicate as much is because women hold grudges and they take heed to what men say more than in the opposite sense. So a lot of times women will just go off the top, say whatever, you know what I'm saying? And men have to kind of sift through all of the things that are being said to really understand and pull in what she's trying to say. For a woman, every single word he says, she is taking it for like, this is his true meaning. Oh my God, he said, today I didn't look that good. Yo, he thinks I'm ugly forever. Like, no, it's not that. It's not always that serious. And you know what I'm saying? That was just an example of what I mean as far as like,
God,
how women think, or not how women think. I'm not even gonna say that, but how sometimes women use the words you say against you. So I think that is why it's sometimes harder for men to be vulnerable and communicate, is because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes when a man is just trying to get off, you know what I'm saying, whatever's on his chest, there are repercussions.
Also, our communication styles can be different as well.
absolutely.
Sure.
I mean, because like me, when I communicate from like, it's very methodical. You know what I'm saying? Because I already done planned this shit out, and I done thought of every possible way something can go wrong. So I already done planned for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell it to you, you like, that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But I think just dudes just gotta communicate better. And I think a lot of that comes from us, because I think that women are great communicators. I think that women express themselves 100% of the time.
Yes.
And I think that we don't, because we're trying to preserve their feelings.
Yes. I think it cost a guy more, right, to express themselves 100%. It costs a guy more. A woman is gonna get it off, and a guy in his head is gonna be like, you know what? She was just getting the shit off. You know what I'm saying? She was getting the shit off. But a woman is gonna be like, yo, he fucking hates me. Oh my God. Like, I've seen it happen tons of times.
I don't know. Sometimes I think some men just not great verbal communicators. Like, we know what we want to say, we just can't get it out and say it. I know that's how I am a lot. Growing up, I wasn't a good communicator for nothing, like school, whatever. I'm just shut in and quit. I'm an introvert, so I just was never.
You aren't. What did she say?
That was hard. That was hard.
Comment,
y'all be quick to say you aren't mind readers, yet expect the opposite.
Absolutely.
I definitely agree with that.
Y'all are good at that.
Or don't preserve your own feelings.
I mean, I think that women are good at assessing the situation.
Right.
We suck at that shit.
But I also think that women come to their own conclusions off of the words you say.
They built that story already in their head. The story's already built.
The story's already built. You could say whatever you say. It could be complete honest, 100% truth, but the story is already set.
The story is already built,
and they're gonna take the parts of the story that you gave, parts of your feelings, and add it into their story and use it against you. It happens so much.
The story's already built. They already know the outcome. They already know what they gonna say. You're not right.
Don't spare my feelings, especially at the sake of wasting time.
Colleen, no one is gonna hurt your feelings, baby. You already know no one is going to do that.
Every thought doesn't need to be a conversation. I definitely agree with that. But I also feel like
you can't do that to women, though.
You can't do that to women.
You can't do that to women, because when they feel like you ignoring their ass, that's when they're going to go to the next level.
Right.
And then if you don't hear them after that, they're going to go to the next level. Right. And before you know it, they're in your shit, bro. So just go ahead and acknowledge it, man.
Yeah. Like I think it's just, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of depth to this, you know, but I do agree that, like you said, men do need to learn to communicate more. I definitely agree with the audience. We got a few people that are saying honesty.
Honesty is huge, man. Mm-hmm. But that goes back to the preserving of the feelings, man. It's like, it's not that we lie. I'm not going to say that men lie. It's just that we just omit. and I'm not gonna say omit. It's not like we're just purposely leaving things out.
Right.
It's just like, bro, like, what the fuck I'm gonna tell you that for? I'm just gonna walk in the house and be like, hey, guess what? I was with Dunn today and we were slapping asses and
Right.
shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, where you was chilling with mommy, bro?
Right. Because in all honesty, me and you slapping asses, not really that bad. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing nothing. Right. It's an art.
It is, bro.
No, we there was nothing else to come after that.
Right.
But however, if you walk in the house and say me and Don was slapping asses, oh, y'all only slapped asses? That's all y'all did? Them bitches didn't want to take y'all to the back, give y'all some special shit? Like, no, that's not what happened.
When all I wanted was a beverage.
Right. And they came up to us.
A good drink and wink, lemon pepper.
Right.
That's it, bro.
Right. Look, I just know that they drink menu is pretty good. They got $5 Hennies. What you want me to do?
Right. Shout out to the beautiful women, man. We do love y'all. We do love y'all, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all our new viewers tonight. I seen a couple of names.
Yeah, that shit lit tonight.
I'm definitely with all of that because y'all make us draw our own conclusions. I don't think we do.
No, we do. We do. That's because we don't tell them the full story.
No, but but I feel like in the same sense, if you tell the full story, if you walk in the house, here we go. Here's a scenario. Here's a full.
Crucified.
No, not even that. Shit. Not even crucified. Listen, we walk in the house. I'm gonna say exactly how my night went. They're gonna say, "Is that it? Is that all you did?"
True.
Every time. And yes, that's all I did. You didn't do this as well. You didn't do this as well. You didn't do no. We didn't do all of those things that you believe we did. That's not how it went. And it happens.
But then that comes with that comes with trust inside your relationship as well. I mean, if you don't have that foundation that you can trust each other, of course you're gonna think every time you leave the compound that you're doing something you don't have no business doing. I just think that holistically for relationships, I just think that both men and women, we just have to do better as a whole, man. For sure. More on us. I mean, because we like men just have a lot of issues. You know what I'm saying? And
for sure.
Word up and shout out to my best friend, man. Shout out to my best friend, Zakesia, bro. She's a licensed therapist. And I mean, she be giving me some pointers, man. She's very rarely on my side. You know what I'm saying? She called me out on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that I come to her and speak to. But one thing I can say is she does hold me accountable and she's honest with me. And I think that this is like the first time that I've actually like opened up and been like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did this and I did this. Finally, you know what I'm saying? Giving the whole 100% truth. And she like, bitch, you tripping. You crazy. I'd have put you in your mouth too.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, you so used to only talking to your homeboys,
right?
And they gonna ride with you regardless. Right. You could be 100%.
No, we're
wrong.
We not gonna say that.
No, we're gonna ride with you, but I'm also gonna tell you you're wrong. That's just like,
okay.
You dead ass wrong.
Okay,
but we gotta figure this out though.
Okay,
right. You can't be sleeping over here on the couch.
right.
We gotta figure this out.
I was about to say, me and you we've had plenty of conversations.
You wrong.
Like, look, hey. That shit gotta change.
That shit gotta stop, bro.
But I'm with you.
Bro. We gonna figure this shit out.
Right. Men could also have more sense of urgency when something is a trigger. Anger, anxiety, fear, rather than internalizing and letting it build without an opportunity to acknowledge it.
True. Damn, Coco fire.
That sounds like, you know, sometimes we all need to go. Maybe need to go to therapy or something to see how to.
Hey, that shit real, bro.
For sure.
No, but I'm dead.
Yo, but
sometimes you need to go to see how to talk, how to express things.
Right. But Bella, I was also gonna say, just how you said, sometimes we need to go to therapy. Sometimes women deal with men who don't know what to ask, don't know how to ask if something is a trigger, what traumas they have, what, you know what I'm saying, what they've been through in the past. Some guys that women deal with are just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just here for the ride. I'm gonna learn as I go. But sometimes men need to ask the right questions about the past and not just, you know what I'm saying, hey, who was you with before me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who the fuck cares?
Like, that doesn't matter.
We'll shoot them up.
Right. What did you go through before you was with me? Because like that's how you're gonna respond. That's how you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? That is how this relationship is really hinged on me making sure you feel comfortable based off of what you went through in the past.
True. Yeah, boy. Y'all boys all right tonight, man.
Nah, man, come on, man.
You started out, boy. You started out playing.
This is a group effort, man. It's a group effort out here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Feel me? ADL, I got it.
Moral of the story, fellas, we got to do fucking better.
Absolutely.
Sure.
We have to do better. We're some fucking fucked up individuals, man. No, we are, bro. Bro, listen. Me be talking about this. I think my mom and I were at the capacity in the space where I can just be like, "Hey, mom, this what happened."
I think we also. I think we do have a lot of. A lot of us grew up and have like PTSD, bro. Like just a lot of trauma. I know I had some growing up that my parents don't know nothing about. Like nothing happened to me, but things that happened within the household, within my family structure, and you know,
and that matters.
It hurt. That shit hurt.
You know what we have to do as men? We also got to go back to that first situation that fucked us up, bro. I remember mine.
Look, the first situation that fucked us up might not have even been our situation. You feel me? No, listen, it could have been what you've seen. You know what I'm
talking about the first time that we were hurt.
I get that. But the first situation still couldn't even have been in your control.
Right. But I mean, if you got played, you got played. I mean, I got played in 7th grade by a girl named Millie.
What's it, 2nd grade?
7. Yeah, she was going with the 8th grader. I had to fight that nigga and everything, bro. At the portables, bro. At the portables.
See, but that is the situation that you feel like it got you?
Bro, he was bigger than me, bro.
I mean, a lot of people's things, like I said, they were not of their own control. They were not in their own situation. Like I feel like a lot of my traumas come from just stuff I've been around.
True.
Like I've been around a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like one thing that helped me that I always say will help me with a lot of my traumas is my mom being so open with me to just talk. You know what I'm saying? There were some situations that happened, you know what I'm saying, when I grew, when I was probably like 17, some stuff happened. And I just talked to my mom, you know what I'm saying? Me and my mom was on vacation, sitting in the hotel, talking for hours. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? She's really open right now. Let me just ask some shit. I start asking whatever, and she just started giving it all. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that really allowed me to not fight my demons, but just start to see, you know what I'm saying, why I thought the way I thought. Because I seen these things as a kid, and now I'm getting able to, I have the opportunity to get the explanations, talk about the situation, to, you know what I'm saying, get reasoning from people who are in situations, you know what I'm saying, for more knowledge to me. So
that's good. I mean, a lot of times, bro, our mom is our first therapist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
A lot of times. I mean, but then sometimes moms don't know how to deliver that message either.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I am blessed that, you know what I'm saying, my mom is she has her doctorate. So you know what I'm saying, she knows
OG, man.
She knew how to communicate with me, you know what I'm saying. So I am blessed to have that.
That boy Ted heard her going off the other day on the phone. He was like, "Bro, she out of control."
Hey man, sometimes she got to give it up the right way.
Right.
In the way that you're gonna understand. Bill, you got anything else to say?
Oh man, you know what? Yeah, I'm waiting for next week so I can flame all y'all niggas.
Oh my god,
flame y'all niggas
on the R&B.
On the R&B, man. Look, next week we gotta
flame y'all.
We got a nice little show for y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? We got some little R&B topics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into some music.
How far are we going back?
Hey, you know Bill's number one saying, if you ain't see it, we ain't talking about it.
Yeah, but see the thing about R&B, you can listen at it.
Oh,
that music never dies.
Yeah, you know, I listen to Marvin Cease.
Look, that game tape don't die neither, but we can't talk about that. When we talk about sports, that game tape don't die neither.
The difference is that the difference with that though, Don. I can take a 50-year-old singer and I can match him up with a 20-year-old singer. He will smoke that nigga.
Here we go. And what
is it not true?
I mean, content is always going to be content. Whatever they're speaking about,
it's like dead ass, bro.
Right. Whatever they're speaking on is always going to be relevant.
Yeah. But yeah, we good. Yeah.
We'll
put parameters up and we'll put it out to the people.
Right.
But it's R&B based.
Open up with Marvin C. Something.
This man.
So we're gonna change up the opening song.
We gonna switch it up next week. Oh my god.
No, you know what? No, I'm gonna make the intro tonight.
All right, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Marvin C. I got you.
I like it.
It ain't even gonna be that one.
Here we go. Look, we
y'all tonight.
We appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, rocking with us tonight. The comments was hitting, you know what I'm saying. Make sure everybody subscribes to the pod on YouTube, on Instagram. Like, subscribe, comment, leave another comment.
Another one. Tell your friends. Tell your friends and tell a friend.
Share it.
Hit my line, man.
Right, because we had
going off tonight.
We had good talks tonight. We had good talks tonight. For Dot, Bill, I'm done. It's the Southern Collective Podcast.
Love y'all. Yes, sir.
To the beautiful women.